What we think we know. Swamps are green. Animals live there, like frogs and snakes and turtles. A lot of garbage are in the swamps. Lots of bugs are there too. Swamps have logs. They are small. Swamps have ponds, which is water. Swamps have a lot of leaves. Swamps have dirty water.
What we wanted to know. What kind of living things live in a swamp habitat? What makes a swamp different from other habitats? What made the swamp? How many swamps were in the world?
What we learned when we came from the swamp. Living things in the swamp are frogs, turtles, deer, chipmunks, squirrels, lizard, tail flower. A swamp is different from other habitats because it always has mud. A glacier long ago created a lowland which holds water, and trees grew in this wetland and became a swamp.
Why is a box turtle called a box turtle? A box turtle is called a box turtle because first it puts its head in the shell, and then its legs, and then it looks like a box. Why is a chipmunk named a chipmunk? Because it makes a chip noise and a muck muck noise.
What I chose is an acrostic poem. My title is Swamp. The S is swamp. The word is sticky. And the W in swamp is watery. And the A in swamp is air is smelly. The M in swamp is muddy. And the P in swamp is pond. This is my freestyle poem. Corn snakes, you are beautiful one, with your bright orange scaly skin that feels like rubber. Corn snake, you slither and slide on the ground. You're cold-blooded and you like warm habitats and smell with your tongue. Corn snakes, you wrap around a person's arm and move to their back and around their waist.
I chose a freestyle poem. My poem is about frogs. Frogs hop all around. Frogs are not brown. Frogs sometimes feel very wet. I bet frogs jump very high. Frogs are fun for everyone. Why can't you behave more considerately? You've bitten me practically down to the bone. Mosquitoes, mosquitoes, please leave me alone. Mosquitoes, mosquitoes, you're hard to ignore. I itch and I scratch, I can't stand anymore. You've bitten my bottom, you've bitten my top. Mosquitoes, mosquitoes, I'm begging you to stop. Mosquitoes, mosquitoes, I honestly feel it's time that you went somewhere else for a meal. You've bitten me places I can't even see. Mosquitoes, mosquitoes, stop torturing me!
Box turtle.
Don't say it.
And so here's the shell.
Don't say it.
I have just the shell. Just found it. I found it in the woods.
How did Miss Mindy find the shell?
She found it when she was walking in the woods.
Things that blend in with the turtle's complexion.
I don't see it. Oh, there it is.
That is over the shoulder. All right, let's try a little experiment. It's definitely somewhere where you can see it. But it's camouflaged. So just think about it. If these turtles,
You gotta lick you first.
It's a turtle white.
that's where the frog is.
They said big frog.
Oh, read it. You know, we've come
Owl.
Owl.
That's an owl.
Did it make a sound? No. They feel different, don't they?
Ones are pretty small.
Otherwise, you can do a backflip.
Can I see?
But they'll all jump out of the hole. You can actually.
The Bible! Then the church. He's not in it.
Let me get a picture of this.
Close. It looks like one.
When it noise.
What does the chip noise sound like?
Labradors are the dangerous ones.
Runner.
Where did you get that from?
I found it. Don't leave without me. Antlers actually grow. Every year they grow.
I can't see my
Eat a couple live animals.
Wait, there's animals inside.
There's the animals inside. You're going to get to see them too because that's the room you're eating and screaming inside.
Hello, my name is KWL and I will be doing the temperature for the swamp, from school to swamp. School at 9:25 a.m. Temperature was 78 degrees. Swamp at 10:27 a.m. Temperature was 79 degrees. It was cooler at the school. Swamp at 1:30 p.m. Temperature 82 degrees. School at 2:05 p.m. Temperature 87 degrees. It was cooler at the swamp.
Hello, my name is Chandra Wilson, and I'm going to be doing the left time for the swamp. From school to the swamp. Departure 9:25 a.m. Arrival 10:27 a.m. The total time from the school to the swamp is 1 hour and 2 minutes. From school to the swamp. From swamp to the school. Departure 1:30 p.m. Arrival 2:05 p.m. The total time from the swamp to the school was 35 minutes. Going to the swamp took longer because we were lost.
Hi, my name is Jayan Hayes, and I'll be doing the total distance for the swamp. The starting mileage was 124,808. The ending mileage was 124,843. Total mileage was 35 miles. Swamp to school, the starting mileage was 124,843. Ending mileage was 124,867. Total mileage was 24 miles. The shortest distance was coming back from the swamp because the mileage was 24 miles.
We will be presenting Sandy Hook Beach.
My name is Divine Onaja. I know there are many types of seaweeds in the ocean. There are male and female horseshoe crabs.
I would like to know how do creatures survive in salt water and how many different types of creatures live in the ocean.
I learned that the bay is where all the baby fish are, and in the ocean is where all the adult fish are.
My name is Paula Haller. My word is shells. I saw many different types of shells at Sandy Hook Beach, like moonstone, clamshell, mermaid's toenails, mermaid's purse, and sponge shells.
My name is Jamaica Onamary. My word is cloudy. When we entered to Sandy Hook Beach, it was cloudy.
My name is Ciara Joseph. Then, in the afternoon, it was very hot.
My name is John Angel Johnson. And my word is creatures. The creatures that live in the ocean is silverfish, jellyfish, and a hermit crab.
My name is Divine Archer. My word is exciting. It was exciting because Sandy Hook Lighthouse is the oldest operating lighthouse in the U.S.
Hi, my name is Shana Bathia, and my word is interesting. It was interesting when I touched and hold a male horseshoe crab.
My name is Jabri Bell, and my word is seaweed. Seaweed is used to make food and medicine.
My name is
is a monotype. My word is poison ivy. Poison ivy is contagious to humans, but not to animals.
Hi, my name is Brittany Delores. My word is water. In Sandy Hook Beach, water was cold and salty.
Hi, my name is Mamo, and my word is awesome. It's awesome because I enjoyed catching fish and collecting seashells.
My name is Brianna Simpson, and my word is bay. The bay is where all the baby fish grow. Hi, my name is Shanaba Thea, and this is a mermaid's toenail. If you pick them all up together, it will sound like it have a jingle. This is a horseshoe crab. It shed its skin to grow.
My name is Divine. These are clam shells, and this is a mussel shell. They're both a bivalve. This is a mussel shell, and this is a univalve.
Maybe a little small, depending.
Dump it out and do it again. Go ahead, dump it out and do it
In there, and he cannot. He can't even really pinch you. Very difficult to ride. Well, these are univalves. A mussel. I do my shell talk. I'll show it to you. It sort of has like a.
Never! Did they catch some fishies? They're gonna push you. There's a lot of little creatures. And they're nice and friendly.
Yep, the hermit crab is, he's kind of like little, it is utterly harmless. I'm going to turn him over. Okay. Well, he's reacting with his, all right, there we go.
Horseshoe crabs?
That 50 million years ago.
That is
Now, what happened was nature made this really great design,
400.
and it's little claws that grab onto the female. So when they're getting married and making babies, that they can hold on. So you can usually find, and the males, it's really neat. That's how I taught my kids about those things.
Mr. V?
Because they want to bite you or eat you. But his fish, lots of them. He's over here.
I think we might see blue crabs.
We may see blue crabs.
Okay. Oh, Mr. V? Right there.
This is honestly the worst thing that could happen to your head. Just stings.
This doesn't sting so big, you know. It stings.
You gotta touch shells, right?
The main thing with that is, though, if you touch it and you pass it around, just try not to talk, try to pay attention more, okay?
That would be where the valve part comes in. And a valve is something that lets Is this a bivalve or a univalve? Bivalve, because there's two, right? Perceived danger. I've never been able to open a clamshell myself by going like that. Now, I know somebody in the SeaWorld that can, and we'll talk about him later, but I have to get a nice on the show, nice little pet. Well, he's not. What he does is, he's got kind of acidic saliva in there, which actually kills the creature up. They actually regurgitate their stomach, throw up their stomach in a way. Like this. Right onto, I guess he was dead, but this is a piece of sponge. And what the sponge does, instead of the whole drilling through the shell to eat the animal, right, he's vulnerable. And then fish come along that can't open his shell and eat him. It's not such a pretty world down there. Oh, and here's the other part of just has channels. So when you find a univalve like these, and you look at the top of it, you can see the knobbed well, hundreds of them. I mean, if you think about these being this long, there's so many of them. So Mother Nature gave it protection through multitudes. Unlike, do you guys know what's floating around in the ocean like the knobbed whelk's egg sac? So the protection here is, even though there's only one, it has a chance of vibrations. And unlike the clam that just shuts, he has little feelers that come out, and he's kind of filtering the water. And if he feels danger coming, he can close the shell really quick, and what that does is propel him because to drill. Now he's a little tiny guy, which is a bivalve or a univalve?
It's to a ball and then it pops out.
That's kind of it. Looking pearl, but most pieces are just like little round things, and so that's why you get round pearls. But that's where the pearl comes from. They basically glue themselves to things. And they'll glue themselves on top of themselves. When you're at the beach, you'll find multitude slipper snails, so univalves. They're just like the slipper snail, where they make their own glue. And you see them on top of rocks. Keep dropping stuff. You see them on rocks all the time, beach all the time. Just like I do, because I use it to stir your fish stew. You could put it on the fire and eat that with a stick. So anytime I'm on the beach and I find, and I look for this, because I absolutely love the quahog shell. What is this a victim of? What's not any long. And so the edges have all been sanded, and sometimes those coal ships, now coal has a lot of minerals in it. And those minerals would end up, oh, that fire was just so hot, it was unbelievable. It was a forge. It was just like gotten together and formed into a rock sort of thing. And the peanut stone is bog iron, spell it correctly. And it's really shiny, and it's indigenous to the New York area. And there's tons of it. It has all these really weird shapes. I used to think it was like part of, I think I talked to you guys about that on the bus. A little bit of water, and it'll just suck that water up. You put in a little bit of...
What's the state shell?
What's the New Jersey state shell? Integrity of the shell. The shell's integrity is to be nice and hard and create a home and heat rooms out. How about, once again, what is the New Jersey one? This is the mermaid necklace.
And the mermaid's what?
Mermaid's necklace.
Purse.
Mile and a half away from the beach. When it was first built, Juno like that used to be like this. Okay? But when the sand comes up, it accumulates like a hook. So that didn't happen, right? Sandy Hook Lighthouse is the oldest. Had a lot of brothers and sisters, so you didn't have to do it all the time, right? You do? Good. You would have been fine then. You would have been fine. So, how tall do you think that is? It's 103 feet tall. Okay.
A city. There was no city. Over a tilt, it would not be in very good shape. But aerodynamics, which are the things, lighthouse, they'll be able to bring all their military.
That one's still potted.
Oh, can I?
And then this one, here, grab that. This one is called This is called a Justin! That's not a crab. What about Justin? This is called a
What? Coming back.
Hello, my name is Tiana Hernandez, and I'm going to be talking about the temperature for Sandy Hook. School at 8:45 a.m. The temperature was 71 degrees. Beach at 9:52 a.m. The temperature was 72 degrees. It was hotter at the beach because it was 1 degree higher. The beach at 2:30 p.m. The temperature was 77 degrees. The school at 3:45 p.m. The temperature was 79 degrees. It was cooler at the beach because the temperature was lower. It was hotter at the school because it was the afternoon.
Hello, my name is Chandra Wilson, and I'm going to be doing the elapsed time for the beach. We left East Orange at 8:45 a.m. We arrived at Sandy Hook at 9:52 a.m. The total time between the school and the beach was 1 hour and 7 minutes. We left Sandy Hook at 2:30 p.m. We arrived at East Orange at 3:45 p.m. The total time was 1 hour and 15 minutes. The trip that took the longest was back to school because there were traffic. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Shanice Harrison. I am doing the beach's total distance. From the school to the beach, the starting mileage was 172,454 miles. The ending mileage was 172,503 miles. The total mileage for the school and the beach was 49 miles. From the beach to the school, the starting mileage was 172,503 miles. The ending mileage was 172,552 miles. The total mileage was also 49 miles. They both had the same total mileage.
What do I know about a farm? There are many animals: cows, chickens, pigs, horses, and sheep. Fruits, corn, and strawberries. Farmers live on a farm. Machinery is on a farm. Tractors and trucks. Farmers have silos. What I want to know about a farm: why do pigs do not sweat? Why does the farm smell? How many eggs does a chicken lay? How much milk can you get from a cow? Why does a farmer get up early?
What I learned about the farm is reservoirs are where water is stored. A crop is something grown for food. Tractors pull machinery. A pasture is where crops are grown. Livestock is animals found on a farm. Silos store grains and food for livestock. Foster fields was man-made.
Hi everyone. We are at East Orange Community Charter School Explorers Camp, and I'm asking Imani questions about the farm. Imani, How can a cow be milked?
By hand. A cow can be milked by hand or a machine.
Good answer. What is livestock?
Livestock is an animal that lives on a farm.
Great answer. Of the 3 habitats that we visited, which one was man-made?
Foster field.
You are correct. Thank you everyone for this moment to see. Thanks for your time. Signing off from East Orange Community Charter School. Bye.
Once upon a time, students from East Orange Community Explorers Camp went to visit a historical working farm. It was called Foster Fields. Their names were Ethan, Zion, Stevenson, Amir, Imani, Nasen, Sharif, Kenneth, Norman, Justin, and Keziah. What they saw and learned was fascinating.
Foster Fields. We went to visit a historical working farm called Foster Fields. The original farmhouse was built in the 1700s, just before the start of the Revolutionary War. An accidental fire burned down the house in 1915. The building that stands today dates from 1915.
Mrs. Caroline Foster lived at Foster Field. She lived almost 100 years and died there in 1979. She was very old.
There are lots of chores to do on a farm. They get up early in the morning, around 5 a.m., so they can feed the animals. They also would wash the clothes and dishes by hand using well water.
There are many different animals that live on a farm. Cows, pigs, horses, chickens, hens, and so many more.
Machines. There are many different machines that work on a farm. There are a lot of machines to keep the farm going. Tractors can pull other machines. A plow digs up the ground. There was a wood stove for cooking on and butter churn to make butter.
We learned about transportation. Tractors are used to help take care of the farm. A horse and buggy was used to get around town. Interesting facts about the farm. Eggs come from chickens and milk comes from cows and goats. Farmers grow fruits and vegetables like apples and corn. Livestock are animals found on a farm. A crop is something grown for food.
One line on your right. One line on your right. Let's go. Let's go.
We have another one called Carly, okay? So, okay, good. Cheese. We actually made cottage cheese here before. We make.
You need to be quiet so you can listen.
Guys, move out of the way and let everyone else.
You can come in. There's enough room. Is there flowers here? You can have it. We have old days like an open pit, and that was used to.
What do you think is over here? What's going on here? What are they doing?
That's not onion.
Here. This is an onion. This is what they're growing. This is how it works. You would take this and you go, she used to come and read her books and write whatever she Okay, so now voices are off, we're listening.
First of all, how many do you see?
5 or just
Well,
one
if we
more?
can get, we got another group coming in?
Oh, I'm all boys. Now, he's actually videoing, but Zion, go. Did you go last time? Zion? Yeah. Okay. Everyone know what to do?
On this side. Come on over here.
Then I know you're this young man. Let's see, is this the new?
It was red hot. So it was not comfortable. It was great in winter. But no electricity, no water. All the water came out of first. Couple of volunteers?
2 volunteers. Everyone sit down.
You don't want to put your hands in it, or do you want to drink? All right, nice line behind me, please. So that's why it's dirty. We don't want you to touch it. Just imagine every time you wanted a drink.
Okay, good.
The lower barn is where we keep the animals because it's built into a hillside, and that helps insulate it, keep it a little cooler in the summertime and warmer. These are the animals that pull our wagons, they pull our plows, they do all the heavy lifting on the farm. He'll come flying in, they take turns. On May 5th,
They stink.
oh, it can get pretty strong.
Let the milk sit at room temperature until it got a little sour. Have you ever smelled sour milk? When milk's just turning sour, that's when it stamps the dishes. They had to help the bowl. They keep rinsing it off. They put salt on it, and then they would stamp it. And this is a little picture of a cow. This was the Foster Field. Good job. Okay, next. Try to squish together on the floor.
They might have real ghosts too.
my name is Kiana Wallen, and I'll be sharing the farm's temperature with you. At 10:25 a.m., the temperature in East Orange was 81 degrees. At 11:05 a.m., the temperature in the farm was 81 degrees. There was no difference between the two temperatures. At 2:10 p.m., the temperature at the farm was 88 degrees. Then at 2:42 p.m., the temperature at school was 89 degrees. The temperature was higher at school by 1 degree.
Hello, my name is Jabari Renil Jones. I'm going to talk to you about elapsed time about the farm. School. Departure time was 10:25 a.m. Farm. Arrival was 11:05 a.m. The total elapsed time going to the farm is 40 minutes. From the farm, departure time was 2:10 p.m. Arrival was 2:42 p.m. The total elapsed time going back to school is 32 minutes. The trip that took the longest was going to the farm because there was traffic.
Hello, my name is Ezra Isabella Marino, and I am doing the total distance for the farm. Total distance for the farm. From school to farm, starting mileage was 158,371. Ending mileage 158,393. Total mileage 22 miles. From farm to school, starting mileage 158,393. Ending mileage 158,416. Total mileage 23 miles. The shortest distance was from the school to the farm.